Right. So, tell us about how you met how you first met your wife, the mother of your children.
Strip club.
And so, on what occasion did you go there? And what was that about?
It was a night out with the boys, I guess.
Was it a bachelor party or
No.
something you typically did, or
It was just something to do.
so? And that's where she was working.
Yep.
Okay. And so that's how you first came to know her. And tell us about your first date with her.
First date, we went to steakhouse.
Yeah, which steakhouse? Was it the Brazilian one?
No, there was a little steakhouse in Clovis, and they moved it to where Granny's used to be. And they weren't in business very long once they moved to the big place. They were packed all the time in the small place.
Yeah.
As soon as they moved to the bigger location, they weren't in business very long, but they had really good steak.
So it was a good date.
Well, we could day.
Yeah. What qualities first attracted you to her?
Her smile.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What about it?
It was nice.
What did that convey to you? Make you think about?
I was half naked. I don't know.
So
No.
tell about how you proposed marriage to her.
I put a ring in her glass.
You put a ring in her glass?
In her wine glass.
Wine glass? Where were you, a restaurant or at home?
At home.
Yeah?
In the hot tub.
In the hot tub.
No.
So she'd no choking on the ring though.
No.
Okay. And how did she discover that ring? She just saw it?
Yeah, when she got down to it.
Was this Sanger?
Yeah.
That hot tub there?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's where you proposed?
Yeah.
At the Sanger house?
Yeah.
Okay. And so when she discovered the ring, what'd you say?
Surprise? No, I said, "Will you marry me?" She said,
Yeah? You were down on one knee or anything, or no?
No.
And she said what?
Yes.
Yeah?
Of course.
If you have a picture taken during your courtship, what would you what's the most memorable picture during your courtship? Is there a particular photograph that you
Well,
like?
there's a drawing that we had done
Yeah?
at Magic Mountain when Alex was born.
Okay.
We drove down to go see Alex, and
That was like around August 20th or something.
yeah, so we went down. Well, it took us a couple days to get down. We went there, and then we went to Santa Barbara, then we went to her house. But we had a little character drawing of us.
Over there?
Yeah, that was pretty
That's
fun.
cool.
And then we had some pretty cool pictures of us in the photo booth.
Okay. But that was probably, when was Alex born? August 20th of 2004? Does that sound right, Gina?
Alex's birthday was for asking.
Okay, well, I don't know. I'm just trying to remember. When and where were you when you married?
Fresno,
Fresno.
11/11/11.
And you guys went 11/11/11 to the courthouse?
No, we had a church.
Oh, I remember. We were there, weren't we?
I think so.
Trying to remember.
And then we went to Carmel.
Actually,
Brothers
wasn't this
Restaurant.
kind of,
Well, no,
this
right
was
around
kind of
the
spontaneous,
Axel
wasn't it?
Ford.
Oh, you were still in the hospital.
We just got married.
Yeah, because Axel was 11/7/11, and she had a C-section by general anesthesia, so she couldn't get out of the hospital.
Yeah, you guys weren't there.
So we were a little bit busy with a newborn.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah,
I
it was-
remember not being able to go. I thought it was a courthouse thing.
No, it was at a church.
Kenny did the courthouse thing, right?
Yeah, everything. It was like 1,100. It wasn't very much. The whole thing was like under $1,500.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So that was
She
Fresno
went-
at what restaurant?
We went to Campagna's.
Oh, okay. At Carmela's brother's
Yeah.
house or something, or not house, but restaurant.
Restaurant.
So what did you wear? Was it all formal?
Tuxedo.
So you full on tux?
Yeah.
And who performed the ceremony and who stood up for you? Like your wedding party?
No one stood up for us.
No? So you got to have witnesses though.
Well, everybody was no.
Somebody has to witness to sign the marriage certificate.
Well, everybody was there,
Yeah.
but I
But
don't.
who signed the marriage
I don't
certificate?
remember.
No? So who performed the ceremony? Do you
It
know?
was the priest or whatever that was there that did the church and rented it out.
Was it a man or a
It
woman?
was a guy.
This guy? Okay. So you don't, wasn't a special friend or anything? All right. So tell us about any other circumstances of your wedding day.
We danced up. Well, the girls were up there with us,
Yeah?
and I gave Kayla a ring, asking her to be my stepchild or my child. She said yes, so I gave her a diamond ring too.
Oh, that's cool.
And then we danced to "Sexy You Know It" on the way out.
So did you dance to what?
"Sexy and You Know It."
Oh, okay.
Sexy man.
Cool.
Yeah. It was pretty funny.
Did you
Everyone
go
was
on a
laughing.
honeymoon?
No.
No? So there was no honeymoon.
No.
Okay.
Hard to do that when you got kids.
Have you done that yet?
Nope.
No? Okay. Well, let's kind of shift gears a little bit about Veterans Day. Can you name some of the veterans in your family and the times during which they served?
My dad was in Vietnam.
Your Uncle Ron is also in
Ron
Vietnam.
Elder was in Vietnam. Alan was active. He was Gulf, wasn't he?
I would assume.
But he didn't go to the Gulf. He was at the Border Patrol for a long time. Danny served.
You want some fruit?
Danny Hawkins. Danny
Yeah.
Fisher. He was really messed up from Desert Storm. One of his buddies died of dysentery.
Yikes. Yeah. Well, now that we're,
Johnny and Josh were both in the military.
yeah.
They were?
Yeah.
So Navy,
Air
right?
Force, right?
Oh, was it Air Force?
I think so. It was Air Force.
Okay.
What? Everybody in Carol's family served military.
So tell us. Let's get back into the marriage thing. Tell us about where you lived when you were first married.
Sanger.
Sanger?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you kept that house for quite a while, the hot tub and the pool and everything. I remember edge
Kept
to
it as
edge
long as I
pool,
could.
man. Yeah.
Everybody
So,
was for 4th of July.
And your job at the time was co-owner operator of Blue Oasis swimming pools, right?
Yep.
So, what qualities in your wife did you try unsuccessfully to change?
Drinking.
Drinking? You think she still drinks?
Yes.
Okay. And you would like to change that?
Well, not. Yeah. I mean, just to control it or too much.
All right. And what what's one of the best qualities?
She's really compassionate.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, good compassionate communicator?
Yeah.
That's a good quality for a nurse, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So, tell us about the most serious problem or challenge you faced during your early years of marriage.
Raquel.
Yeah, that was rough. How did all that get started, and what did you feel about that? And why did you choose Sanger or the funeral and all that stuff?
Well, we lived in Sanger.
Yeah,
And neighbors and everybody that know her, and so everybody can see her.
yeah.
Yeah, she was a big deal over there.
Did you guys get
He goes out there.
plots yourself over there, or
No, we've
for the
got-
whole family,
We've
or
got one plot.
yeah?
But
When Dory passed, we looked into other plots in that same cemetery because Gina's firstborn son and Dory's buried there now, so we thought about that. I don't know if you've thought about, because Raquel is in Sanger. You know,
Well, part of her's in Sanger. We got
Yeah.
half her ashes still.
so you got her cremated.
She's talking about having her moved, but I don't think we're going to do that.
Yeah.
What we could do is just get another tombstone and put the rest of her ashes.
So why would you ever move? Do you guys want to get buried somewhere else, or you want to get some other form
I
like
don't
cremation, or have you thought about that, or made your wishes known?
Cremation's fine with me. Either that or shoot me into space. I don't care.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I've
take
thought
my
about
head-
it myself, and I don't know that I really have strong preferences, but I don't know.
You know what? It's cheaper to cremate. Who cares? I mean, my body's gone. It ain't nothing.
Yeah.
You know.
That's how you feel about it?
And it's a vessel.
Where would you like your remains to go? Do you want your remains divided amongst family members? Like,
I was thinking
siblings
about
and-
turning them into diamonds, and they can have a
Yeah.
diamond necklace or something. Because you can get any color they want, really.
really?
Yeah, but it's expensive.
Well, yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah, I mean it's not that bad for smaller diamonds, but when you start getting into the bigger
Like
ones,
the Hope Diamond.
it starts getting expensive. I mean, I wanted like a 3-carat diamond for each of them, but it's like $22,000 each.
Wow, that's a little pricey.
Yeah, so
I was thinking more like a little urn.
well,
Couple ounces here, a couple
there's
ounces
all
there.
kinds
Or
of
do you think
things-
that the remains should all be with one person?
No, I don't think.
Who would you
I-
choose? Or would you choose to disperse your remains?
I like some of my remains in space.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's kind of a high budget item. That's at least now it is. Maybe 20 years from now.
Remains out of space, dude.
Not all of them, just a small amount.
Well, you could get like a shot glass of your remains blasted off into space probably 20 years from now for a pretty reasonable
you
price.
can probably get it pretty cheap right now too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but you would like to potentially be cremated and have your remains dispersed amongst smaller quantities to family members.
If they want it, I don't. Whatever
Yeah.
they want to do, I don't care.
Who would you put in charge of deciding these things?
I don't know.
Would that be Brianna or?
Well, right now it would be her.
It's really important because you know what?
But I'll make a. I'm gonna get all the legal stuff taken care of. It'll be
Yeah.
all done before I
Yeah.
get too sick and I can't
Remember,
handle it.
funeral is more for the living than they are for the people that passed away.
Yeah, I know.
You might want to.
So I'm gonna have a kegger, okay? We're gonna have coke and crack
Kids
and.
want to have a, kids might get a lot of closure from having a place to visit. You know? Like I do.
Yeah.
I got mom buried, wasn't that much money. I probably done the whole thing cheaper than what you guys did. And it wasn't that much money.
Yeah, well, the tombstones would cost money.
Yeah.
And then Brickell has a really nice tombstone
Yeah.
Yeah.
with all those pictures and stuff. You might want to look into something like that. I don't know if there's some pictures that you really like of her that have it etched onto the stone. It'll be there forever. I mean,
It's pretty amazing, huh? So
Do you really
do
like
you
that?
go back and forth? Do you ever go back and forth and waver between burial,
No.
open casket, and
I don't-
cremation?
I
Or
don't
you
care
pretty much
either.
set yourself on
I don't-
cremation?
I don't care.
So you're indifferent.
I don't care.
He probably doesn't care. He probably whatever his family wants is probably more important to him.
But who amongst your family would you like to choose that? I mean, is that Brianna or is that your dad or?
I don't know. I haven't thought about that. But like I said, I'll get all the legal stuff taken care of beforehand. I got time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm not really ready to go anyway, so who says
You're not very good. It's always good to. You know what?
I
I'm
know.
not ready to go when I was 21 years old. I said I drunk Viagra either.
yeah,
But I mean, it doesn't happen. Things happen.
I know.
Mom wasn't ready to go. She was not planning on dying.
Man, I was there. That was a shocker. No one would have thought she was
should've
just
went to the
gonna
hospital
die.
since she had the chest pain and her arm was hurting. That was the first sign of a heart attack.
That wasn't-
nobody
it
knew.
wasn't like an hour passed. It was like half an hour.
Take aspirin and go.
We gave her aspirin, but it was
Did
just,
she chew it up or did she?
dude, it was like that. It was like
Yeah.
moments.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as I realized there was something wrong, started CPR. Gina was on the phone with 911.
It's too
The
late.
cop came over, took over CPR. The ambulance came over, took over CPR. But it was over.
Yeah.
I mean, she made it to the hospital. She made it on the ambulance ride. Supposedly they worked to their best of their ability for like almost an hour. But, you know, the doctor said it was just such a heart attack that you don't get past those. You know, there's nothing you're gonna do.
That sleep apnea has a lot to do with that.
Yeah,
They're really hard on your heart.
yeah, I can imagine. But you know,
It
the
can be
whole
our
point
fault.
is, you know, she didn't let everybody know exactly what she wanted, so we just did the best we could.
Well, I know she didn't want to be. She did not want to be cremated. She told me that right off the bat. Especially when we cremated Raquel. She's like,
Your
yeah,
mom
no.
was a little
I
opposed
goes-
to that?
She's like, no, I can't stand thinking about being burnt up. She goes, I want to be buried.
Yeah.
So I know she wanted that.
Well, we did the best we could to fulfill her wishes as best that we knew them.
Yeah.
You know,
I didn't know her
that,
wishes.
you know, you're doing very well, but you have a pretty
Serious.
unusual circumstance, and it would be wise to go somewhere and pray about that, or do whatever you do and make
Yeah,
your
I
own
gotta put
choices.
pen to
and,
paper and write some ideas.
you know,
down.
and I'll talk you through it if I can help you. Happy to do so.
Yeah.
You know, if we can help, we'll do whatever
Well,
we
I
can.
got a legal service anyways
You
that
know.
we have, so I can call them and set this all up, and it's all
Yeah.
paid for. So.
No, I don't mean like I really am not in a position to help you legally on that. I'm just saying, you know, as your brother-in-law,
Yeah, I
you
understand.
know, just
Yeah.
if you want to chill out on the phone and chat,
Yeah, that's
you
fine.
know.
Yeah. It's just, you know, it's not something I think about.
Yeah,
You
it
know.
would be really hard to.
Yeah, so, I mean,
It's hard to talk about it. But you know, your kids, your wife, your dad. I mean, I can't imagine your dad. You know how it is having kids. Can you imagine?
yeah, it's horrible.
I mean, he's gonna. If anything goes bad, and you go before him, jeez, that's rough.
Yeah, that will be.
I really think you should at least make your wishes well known and let people feel good that they did what you wanted.
Yeah,
In case.
I'll discuss stuff when it gets closer. That not knowing what's going to happen.
Well,
You
the
know.
thing is, you never really know.
I
the
got
outcome.
plans, you know, so I'm not. I don't. plan
That
to go
is
anywhere.
working out for you. Keeping a positive outlook and saying, hey, I got plans, I got stuff, I'm not going yet. It's working, and stick with it.
Yeah.
But
I know.
know
In
what,
the back
know,
of your mind,
let people know.
There's a thing back
Let
there. in the
people
back-
know.
Yeah, I know. Well, like the car, I want to make sure that Kayla gets that. That's
Yeah.
why I'm taking the car. And then the Toyota pickup Madison wants, and I'm just like, I'll buy you a new truck. She wants that truck,
Yeah.
so I'm getting it fixed up. So it's
Yeah.
it'll be a new looking truck by the time it's done. Probably spent twice as much in it than anything is worth. I could have bought a new one already.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Well,
She's
people
got-
love those old Toyotas.
She's got
And they
lots
really
of-
are very, very good trucks.
She's got a lot of.
What year is that one?
88.
Yeah, that's a great year.
Has a V6. Has extended.
Yeah. That's a great year. People hang on to those, man.
Yeah.
I still
So-
see them around town.
So we're gonna. Yeah, there's hardly any in Missouri.
Yeah.
They're really expensive there. I could probably buy 2 or 3 here and.
You
sell
wouldn't
for twice
believe
as
me,
much.
but I'll tell you this anyway. We were searching out to see what older Toyotas were worth because Dory owned one. And some people have restored them to their previous glory, and they're asking like 10 grand.
There's one in Missouri. It's 1099 and it has 4,500 original miles on it.
Huh.
4,500 original miles, and it's like an 88 or an 89.
Wow.
It's fully
Just sat
loaded.
around,
It's
huh?
all lifted. It's a white one. It's got the little seats in the back.
They should easily be able to get that.
Oh, I'm like 10,000.
It's worth that, actually.
It's got, but it was a salvage title.
Oh, okay. Maybe not so much then.
But it was. I mean,
That puts the hurt. Because it's either been wrecked or flooded.
well, not necessarily. It could have been just junked.
Hard to say.
But
Anyway,
it's-
let's
it's
get back
all,
on
It's all
track.
matching everything. All the everything matched on it. I don't know. It was expensive though. It was like $10,000.
Yeah. Well, this has been really, really good, and we should get back on track where we were. We had left off with telling us about the most serious problem or challenge you faced during your early years of marriage, and of course, the issues with Raquel came to mind, and
Well, we were going to get married, and we
Yeah.
postponed the wedding because Raquel was born with the disease that she had.
so
And as soon as she was born, she was having open heart surgery.
yeah, I think they
I
said
flew
she
her.
could only do 5, and she ended up doing 7 or 8, right?
Yeah, and she was been. Yeah, they told the surgeon what happened, that she'd still be here right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
If they would have told Dr. Hanley that she was there, which they didn't even tell him. I almost called him, and I wish I would have. But they never relayed to her that she was in the hospital for anything. And he knew exactly what to do and what to do to fix it. He goes, oh yeah, okay, I knew what to do. He was mad. He goes, man,
You could have had a little more time with her, but
I
she was terminally ill, wouldn't you think?
no, I think she would.
You think she could have made it?
She could have made it. Yeah, they were so close.
Wow.
They were close as close could be.
Wow.
That shunt was just a little bit too big and it ruptured. It just pushed too much pressure on her lung. Her lung ruptured.
Man,
and
that's
she
hard to live with.
Drowned in her own blood.
You really believe she could have made it?
Oh, yeah. I know she could have. Oh, yeah.
Man, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's nothing you can do about it.
Well, let's try to. This has been so good. Let's try to move on from that. That's a rough question. So let's tell the full names, birthdays, and birthplaces of all your children.
Kayla Marie Kane, born November 29th, 2004.
Yeah. And then
She was born in
The 2004
Fresno.
is that the same year that Alex was born?
Alex was born in 2005, wasn't he?
4, I think.
4. Are you sure Kayla was born in 04?
Oh, 02. 02. 02. 2002. I get them all mixed up. Raquel was born in 2006.
That sounds about right.
July 21st. And Madison was born February 19th. No, 16th. 2008.
Isn't Brianna's birthday 2000?
February 19th.
19th, right?
Yeah, I get them mixed up all the time. You
Yep.
yell at me. 16th, 19th. Yeah, me and Kayla are 3 days apart, and Madison and Brianna are 3 days apart.
That's cool.
On the 26th, she's the 29th. Brianna's the 19th, and she's the 16th.
So tell about the day that Madison was born.
Madison was born. Let me see. Her water broke. Brianna called the ambulance to come and get her. She said that this thing is coming out right now. The neighbor heard it on the police scanner, came running over, started helping out and cleaning up all the mess that she'd left down the hallway. The trail all the way from the bedroom all the way to the front room. I'm all brushing my teeth. She says, what are you doing? I'm brushing my teeth. Why? I go, last time it took like 3 days before I could brush my teeth. I'm brushing my teeth. I don't know
Sounds
what's,
like my freaking husband Russ.
Okay, let's
I
not
don't-
get off. This is not my story.
I don't know
here.
what's going to happen. I'm like, shit, why are you brushing my teeth? I don't know what my neck. That last experience was rough. Let me tell you. But yeah, and she went off to the hospital, and I had to get Raquel and follow her. But I can't go in there while she was being born. I told Kenny to get his butt over there. So Kenny got there as fast as I can, but she already had the baby by the time he got there. So he held Raquel, and I went in there and held her.
Yeah. I remember when Raquel was born, we brought you guys In-N-Out Burger at the hospital. Remember that?
Yeah.
You guys called up and said, bring me a double. You might have said 4x4. I don't remember. What did you order?
I don't remember.
You wanted some food from In-N-Out Burger. I remember that.
We were hungry.
Yep. So
We
we
got
snuck
that-
in the In-N-Out Burger into the hospital.
Oh my gosh. Raquel touched a class limousine and gave us a limo to go up there in. So we got a limo, so we put all this alcohol in there. We're like, what were we thinking? I packed all my clothes. I didn't pack any shirts. I packed shorts and underwear and socks, not one shirt. The only shirt I had was a shirt I was wearing. And I was in that for like 2 or 3 days before I was able to step away to even go shopping. His dad came over there and took me shopping for me because I couldn't even think.
So you guys, what? I mean, where were you guys? At Valley Children's?
We were at Valley Children's and they went to the Lucille Packard in Palo Alto.
When did you guys do that?
The same day.
Oh, it
he was
wasn't very
born.
long.
Hours.
Yeah, it wasn't very long
Hours.
at all.
They said there's nothing we can do for your daughter. She'll die today. Dr. Hanley in Palo Alto. I go, Dr. Hanley? And he goes, you know Dr. Hanley? I go, my brother drives a Dr. Hanley. Well, what's your brother's name? I said, Kenneth Kane. They all got up and walked out the room, and he says, they're prepping the helicopter for right now. You need to get down there.
That's cool.
So
So
we went from she's going to die right now to she was almost 5 years old
wow.
when she died.
Well, hey, how did you choose the names of your kids, like for Raquel and Madison?
Raquel Welch. I
Okay.
thought for Raquel. Madison, I don't know how I came up with that name. I just thought it was a nice name. It's like Madison.
What other names did you consider for Raquel or Madison?
I didn't. As soon as I thought of Raquel, that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Raquel Alexis Kane, Rack. I wanted her to be Mac, but she wouldn't let me get her an A name, a middle name. Rack and Mac.
All right. So, who was the president when Madison was born?
2008? Was that Bush?
That was a transition
No,
year,
it was
wasn't it?
Was that Clinton?
No, it was the black one.
Obama? When was Obama?
He was 2008.
So it was February.
So he was coming in.
February 2008.
Yeah, so
So he
Bush
would've been inaugurated.
Jr. was just defeated. The recession had started, and everything was going downhill, and Obama came in to finish us off.
So you're Obama, baby? Oh, no.
Yeah.
So Bush for
We
Kel.
will build the
Or is it
best
Clinton?
wall.
That's
What?
Trump.
Yeah.
That's Trump. That's not Obama, dude.
Oh,
No,
build the
Obama
wall.
wanted to bring all the terrorists over, his friends.
We're
So,
gonna kill
who was the
Donald
president?
Trump.
Who was the president when Raquel was born?
Bush must have been.
Bush?
Yeah.
Patty Bush.
Yeah.
What about Kayla?
What's your? Can you tell us about a favorite baby picture you have of Raquel or Madison? Or
Nothing with it. Kayla.
There's a cute one of Raquel when she was in the wheelbarrow at the hospital. I only got one picture of her without a scar on her chest.
oh, really?
And they took a picture of her when she was in the incubator or whatever it was.
Stop. No.
You gotta put the things in and let them catch them. So, what was the favorite baby picture for Madison?
Hey.
Yeah, Dad, what's the picture for me?
Oh, yeah, I want to know if I'm coming down there. I'm like, no, you're out of the way, man. What was the question?
Favorite baby picture? Can you tell us
My
about that?
favorite baby picture?
You're out of control. Yeah. Well, you're acting. No.
What? Let me see. I mean, my favorite picture is probably with all of them together.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Mother's Day was
Got a good
whatever
family
it was.
picture.
Or
That's
Easter. The Easter one with Alex and
Oh yeah. That's great.
Raquel and Kayla. I think that's my favorite. One of my favorite pictures.
Yeah. So,
What's Raquel's birthday again?
July 21st.
We just celebrate it.
so a lot of people remember just what they were doing when they heard of the assassination of JFK. If you're not old enough to have that time etched in your memory, relate any other childhood story.
Where were you when 911 happened?
I was in bed recovering
So,
from my accident.
what about another childhood story besides 911? 9/11?
11/11.
Childhood story?
About something where, you know, maybe like when Ronald Reagan got shot, you know? Because that's kind of vein they're going down.
Oh, well, I remember Reagan getting shot. Yeah.
Yeah. All the Uzis came out.
I was so sorry that they missed.
Oh. Because of the tax things.
Really?
Well, he said a lot of good things.
He's the reason why that they lost the farm and all our
I
money.
don't think it was him.
Yeah, he changed the tax shelter laws.
I don't
He
think
signed it. He
was-
said
yeah,
the only
signed
thing
it.
I
He said
regret.
The next president would have also done that.
He said the only I regret the most is doing that, signing that. He messed all the farmers up doing that.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Now all the farmers are all corporations now because of that.
Yeah. Now we have factory farming and GMOs and all
Yeah,
this
and
genetically
all because
modified
of-
crap.
He wasn't
Ronald
perfect,
Reagan.
He was a pretty good guy.
I think he had good intentions, to be honest with you, but I don't think he was as evil as a lot of the people
No.
we have now.
Oh,
No.
A lot of the people we have now are just absolutely evil in their own.
they're all out for themselves. It seems like.
Yeah,
And you know, it's funny how they go
What
and they're
did he
poor
do?
and they're millionaires now.
yeah, because they can be bought.
Oh, I wonder how that system's working out. And they're trying to get rid of our checks and balances now. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
Oh, we're just gonna change the law so we can get what we want passed.
yeah, exactly.
I don't think so.
They're not friendly to the Constitution. Anybody who would ever limit your ability to own a firearm is not on your side.
Nope. They're trying to.
That's
get
a
rid of
human
everything.
rights violation.
It's called
Disparity
New
of
World Order.
force. Disparity of force is a reality.
They want to change it to
Violent
the
crime is a reality.
all that
and
stuff. It's all falling through their fingers right now
Because we won.
Like
because
sand.
Trump is president.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's going to save this country.
Sure.
I feel.
So, what was the address of
Best thing that ever happened in this country.
the
Actual page
first
of
child
the
at home for your
president.
kids?
Never thought it'd
That'd be
happen
the Singer house.
What?
What was the first address of the house for your kids? Does that be Sanger?
Yeah, the singer.
Sanger
What's
house.
the address? I can't even remember.
Whoa, Gina.
Oh, we're gonna have to get going here
He's
pretty
got-
soon.
I thought we're staying.
He's running with
overnight.
scissors, Gina, and they're adult scissors.
He was. Who?
Okay, so the Singer house.
Yep.
All right, we're moving right along here. What do you remember most about first month of life for each of your children?
What?
The first month of life for each of your children.
What's the first month of life?
Did
What do
he
you
cut
remember the
himself?
most about
The most?
first
Well,
month of
Raquel
life?
was the hospital because she was there the whole month, or actually longer.
That sucks.
Madison, I remember because she was like full head of dark hair, and she looked black. I thought she was a black baby there for a minute.
What?
Yeah, it was crazy. Like, what the heck? So I was across the room, and she came out.